Hey, good afternoon from the Environmental Research and Education Foundation. My name is Matt Carraway. Some of you probably know me. I've been hanging around in the green industry, turf grass, and the related areas for quite a few years now, and it's EREF week. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what we've got going on this week. But before we do that, I wanted to show you my yard. And it's a good example of why you should never let me do your yard. You should let a professional do your yard. This is a recovery from what I'll generously call a goat ranch, the condition in which I left it before I decided to turn it back over to the professionals. Even though I kind of sort of knew what I was doing, they just really know what they're doing. One of the great conventional wisdoms that I'd like to debunk is the idea that to get nice looking green grass like this, you have to somehow engage in some absurdly complex and over-the-top practice. This is really all about minimum treatments, minimum inputs to achieve a desired result. Because it's all about outcomes, not tonnage. You know, about a half a mile from here is Robinson Preserve, which is one of the beautiful Manatee County nature sites. I'm down there all the time taking pictures of birds. A lot of you have seen my posts on Facebook and Instagram. I mean, I'm down there a lot. I'm heavily invested in the quality of the environment here in Manatee County. I've spent a good portion of my adult life invested in water issues, water consumption, water conservation, water quality protection. And I don't like it very much when people suggest that what I do for a living is somehow endangering those things. That's just not the case. You know, there's a million lawns here, and Tampa Bay is in beautiful condition. And it isn't because of any fertilizer blackout ordinance that happened. It's because of the hard work of people like you who adopted best practices and who have been doing the right thing for decades, alongside of the great things that have been done by many of the local governments to address wastewater and other matters that were previously polluting the Manatee River, Tampa Bay, and areas around here. It's just a totally different story now in terms of the seagrass bed recoveries and all the other indicators of what good is happening. And again, there's absolutely no basis whatsoever that there's any correlation with the fertilizer blackouts. But don't get me started. The people in our industry love the water, they love the natural environment, they protect it, they cherish it. They're not about to do anything to endanger it. What we say and do in terms of gathering our evidence and getting our message out is not protecting some polluting status quo, but trying to get people to look beyond the false narratives that are put out there by some activist organizations who have an agenda of their own to push managed landscapes off the face of Florida. And, you know, that's just not ever going to happen. But we need your help, no matter what. I'm back inside now to kind of wrap things up. I really haven't told you a whole lot about what we're doing this week, but we're really trying to showcase some of the various elements of what EREF does. Obviously, we're fundraising. It's very difficult for us to compete with the large budgets that many of the activist organizations have and are arrayed against us. That also includes a lot of activist local governments who feel like they know our business better than we do. You know, what our job is at EREF is to accumulate evidence and try to present it in a reasonable and professional way. We're really trying to do that on your behalf. We think we can make those points in a collegial and professional way and overcome some of the nasty tactics that are used against us, unfortunately. You know, if we have to, we can sharpen the sword a little bit, but we prefer to have a dialogue, and those are the kinds of things that we try to engage in. But we need your help. We need you to be motivated. We need you to be mobilized. If you hear about ordinances or landscape design ordinances, fertilizer ordinances, anything along those lines, restrictions on chemical usage, water consumption is obviously going to be a big deal for us here. We need your input. We need your involvement. We need your passion about the industry to help us out. So check out the website. Check out our Facebook posts. Check out our e-newsletter. Sign up at the website if you don't have it, www.ereflorida.com. And you'll be glad you did. Thanks a lot for listening in. We'll talk to you soon.